So you all read in this chapter, I struggle a lot with selfishness. And, I talked about my kids wanting to play ponies in color and play dragons. And to me, these things are so boring. I don't want to get down and play ponies. But you know what? My kids, those are the things that they love. And it might only take 15 minutes, but they're going to remember those things. And your kids are going to remember those things. And one of the things that Sally and I talked about this weekend, or I'd heard another mother say was, I remember my mother, not my mother, this woman said it. My mother would always say, honey, go color over there, go color over there. And she'd always wish that her mom would come and sit down and color with her. Well, I do that to my kids. I say, honey, you go color over there, or you go play ponies, or you go do a craft, and I'm doing my own thing. And I realize my kids are going to remember that. Mm-hmm. And so instead, choosing to enter the mundane, choosing humility, and entering in those, what I might see as boring, entering those exciting things with my kids, because to them, they love it. It's exciting. And getting down with them and coloring with them and, playing dragons with them and doing that. They're going to remember that. It matters.
I think Sarah May and I we've agreed on this, more wild personalities, artist personalities. We like life to be fun, and every day there's dishes. And so we both have talked over the years how to do it, but I realize there's two things going here. One is, when I look at the life of Christ, he was the God of the universe who threw the stars into place, but what did he do? Before the Last Supper, he arranged a room. He had them bring the food in. He probably had it be a nice, quiet place with candles. He served them food. Mm-hmm. He washed 120 toes, just like I do. And then he gave them the message. And a part of me learning to be a good mom was just saying, this is what God wants me to do. This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice. I will be a celebrator. I will be with them, because I don't want to just be by myself all the time. When my husband comes home, even in the mundane, I like it better if he's working with me. And so I began to say, this is my place of worship, and I'm going to make it fun, but I'm also going to see that even in the mundane, I'm passing on life. And so every day I had anchors in my life. We would always clean up the breakfast dishes in the morning and would clean the house about 5 in the afternoon. But when we washed dishes, I'd put on rock music. And I would celebrate with the kids. I'd say, we're only going to clean for 15 minutes. And I had anchors to do the mundane things, but I didn't try to do it always as a crabby person.
And you also told me, you said you need to choose to have fun. Like, take your kids places, do things. And I said, well, what if I have to wait for my husband? Shouldn't my husband initiate to do these things? And Sally said, no, Mm-mm. You're a manager of your home. You need to own your life. You need to take your kids and you need to do fun things, especially depending on your personality. If your personality is somebody who has to get out and have adventure and do life, then bring your kids as your crew along with it and do it with them. And that was really helpful.
And if you're the type of person that has to have everything clean all the time, lighten up, because it'll only be clean once in a while.